Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber. This subscriber sent a donation, so thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. All right, so this guy who sent me this email, he actually sent me a clip of a video of some dude on TikTok. And basically what he was saying was he wanted to know, like, you know, is doing more for a woman going to make her like you more? Is that going to increase her attraction for you to the point where, you know, she'll like you and want to have sex with you and all this other stuff? Because he was saying that there was this dude who was on a date and he said, well, I gotta, you know, he took the girl out to dinner, took her on a nice romantic walk on the beach type stuff, you know, just did extra stuff. And he's supposed to be going out with her again, I guess. And he's thinking, well, going down this route is going to make the woman want him more, or whatever it is like that, right? What you have to understand is that's completely false. Okay, you don't have to do more things to make a woman interested in you. You understand? You don't have to do that. In fact, if you have to do more things for a woman to give you any type of, you know, time or attention to interact with you, that means she really doesn't like you. You understand what I'm saying? She's not really feeling you like that. And what happens is that because she's not feeling you like that, she's expecting more from you. She's expecting you to take her out more, to do more things with her, to compensate or, you know, to make up for the fact that she's not really feeling you like that. So she's like, oh yeah, let's go to this fancy dinner, or let's do this extravagant thing because I'm not really interested in you. So I need some entertainment. I need some something to balance out you because I'm not really feeling you. See, if a woman is feeling you, right, you don't really have to do anything but show up and be a man. You understand? Be consistent. You know what I mean? Like, be who you say you are. And she accepts who you are because she's feeling you. See, a lot of the guys who don't really understand the game, what they do is that they have such low self-esteem and they think that in order for a woman to like them, right, they have to do a lot of things so that they can show the woman that they have some quote unquote value. But notice the value that they're talking about are things outside of themselves. You understand? And so what trips up a lot of guys and what confuses a lot of dudes is they keep listening to what women are saying when it comes to what they want. And a lot of times what women say they want is they're talking about things from the perspective, right, of the guys that they deal with, who generally are beta males. But what they really want is that same thing from the beta, the same thing they're getting from the beta male, they want that in an alpha male. So what do I mean by this? So they'll say, oh, I want a guy that, you know, treats me nice and, you know, and takes me out and treats me special and loves me and cares for me and all that other stuff. They want that, right? They want that guy to get to know them and all this other stuff. But the types of guys that's going to spend that amount of time on a woman they just met are usually guys who don't really have strong game. It's guys who have weak game. It's guys who are going to roll out the red carpet for the woman. So the thing that the woman is asking for, she can't actually get from an alpha, because the alpha's like, fuck all that. I ain't doing all that shit for you. You understand what I'm saying? But the alpha is the most attractive guy. So she wants the most attractive guy to be like the beta, which is impossible. You understand? It's like Sierra with Russell Wilson, right? But she is like, she's more attracted to Future. She doesn't really want Russell Wilson. She wants Future to act like Russell Wilson. You understand what I'm saying? Which is not going to happen. You see what I mean? It's like when that saying where chicks is like, I want a Tupac with a degree. That's what they, you know, they want, but it's not going to happen. They want a, you know, shout out to Caleb Jones. I heard him say this is like, they want a submissive alpha. You understand? They want the guy who's the alpha male, sexually attractive, top-notch dude, but then at the same time, they also want that guy to be, attentive and, you know what I'm saying? Like, be all about them off the rip, which doesn't exist. So what happens is that these women will want guys to take them out and do all this cool stuff with them. But what happens is that the more you do that on the front end, shows the woman that you're not really that type of attractive guy. It sounds crazy, but this is how it works. So if you're doing more shit for a woman from the jump, like you just met this girl, you don't know her from nowhere, and you're taking her out on all these extravagant dates and spending a lot of time on the phone with her and all this other stuff, right? She's looking at you like, oh yeah, this guy, you understand? Like I like that he's doing these things. I'm accepting that he's doing these things. You understand? I'm interested in the fact that he's doing these things, right? And she might even be like, I actually like this guy. I'm kind of feeling him. But in the back of her head, she knows that because he is doing this, that he's not the actual attractive guy. You understand what I'm saying? He's not really the guy that she wants. You understand? This is what confuses so many guys in this game, because they're listening to what women say they want. But what women say they want, they can't actually get, because that guy doesn't exist. You understand? If a woman gets a guy who's an alpha male, dominant, sexually attractive guy to be with her as her boyfriend or husband or whatever, meaning she hit the jackpot of men, all that really means is that dude is the type of dude that made her earn it. You understand? See, a woman can't get that type of guy unless she earned it. So anytime she's getting the carpet rolled out for her at the beginning, that guy automatically is in the category of the unattractive guy. See, on a conscious level, a lot of women won't even realize this, but on a subconscious level, they know this. They see it, they feel it. They're like, damn, like this guy, he seems so cool on paper, but I just don't feel him. You know why they don't feel him? Because he did all this shit from the beginning. He was doing so much shit. And a guy who's an attractive guy who understands his value, who understands that he's on point, on top, he's that dude. He's not just going out here rolling out the red carpet for a chick. For what? Because he sees himself as that dude. He's like, listen, y'all gotta compete for me. I'm not up here trying to impress you. You gotta impress me. All of these chicks want me because I'm that nigga. So what the fuck am I out here trying to do more shit for you to try to get you? You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of guys who don't understand this and who are naive and who has weak ass game, they're like, oh, let me do more shit for her. Let me prove myself to her. Let me try to impress her. Let me try to take her out to the best place and all this other stuff. And he don't realize that at the end of the day, she's gonna realize he's a sucker. And then more often than not, what's gonna happen is he either isn't gonna get with her in the long run. She's gonna be like, oh, I just don't feel the connection, or she's just gonna ghost him or whatever before he gets the draws. Or he might get the draws on the third, fourth, or fifth date, but then she doesn't really respect him at the end of the day. So therefore he's gonna be with a woman, because he's definitely gonna wife her up, because this is what dudes like that do. He's gonna wife her up and she's gonna stick with him for a little while, but she's gonna run the situation because he's not really that dominant man. You understand? So a lot of you guys who are out here thinking, oh, let me do this for her, let me do more and all this other stuff, all that's showing is that you're not that dude that's on point, understands his value, and you're not that attractive guy. Because if you were, you wouldn't feel the need to do that. You're only doing that because you're trying to impress her or get her to like you. You're trying to impress her or get her to like you because you don't have women who like you in general. which is why you're trying to get her to like you by doing all that shit. You see what I'm saying? But see, if you're a confident dude in your own point, you would understand that you don't need to do that. You would start to see women actually wanting to fuck with you in the way you want shit to go. You're not going to be trying to impress this girl or that girl. You're going to be like, yo, listen, I'm that nigga. Like, y'all need to show me why I need to even be giving you dick. You understand? Like, why I should even talk to you. Why you think I don't talk to chicks? You understand? Like, listen, if I match with a girl on a dating site, or I meet a girl at a fucking bar or some shit, or in the street or whatever, right? The most talking I do is setting up a time for us to get together to actually meet up to make something happen. Like, I'm not talking to her during the week, getting to know her, being on the phone, chilling on the bed on the phone with my legs up in the air, like fucking, talking to her about my hopes and dreams and all this other goofy shit y'all niggas be doing. You understand? Like, I don't do that stuff because I don't have to, and I don't want to, and they still want to fuck with me. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of shit you need to get to, where you understand you're that dude. See, a lot of dudes don't get that. They don't know, or they don't realize, or they don't recognize, or they don't see any value in themselves, right? And this is why they bend over backwards and do extra shit for women that they just met. You understand? Think about that. Like, why are you going on 3 or 4 dates, taking a woman out, taking her to dinner, spending all this money on a woman that you just met? What does she do to get all that shit? What did she do? You understand what I'm saying? Like, who is this chick? You understand? But that's pretty much it. I didn't want to make this too long. I just want you guys to understand that, man, is that you don't got to do all of this shit, and you doing all of this shit is an indication that you don't understand your value. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.